606 Deuce.
Hilltop Hustlers.
Okay.
So was you around in that era?
I was still a kid, but I was around.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Steady B. Shout out to Steady B. Cool seeing everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So right now, if I was listening to your iPod or whatever listening device and pushing play, who am I going to hear right now? Who's getting heavy rotation right now? Besides you?
Yes, besides you.
That would be so
no,
selfish.
you won't believe how selfish some of the people are.
I don't even really listen to myself. Like, if I do, I don't think I would ever put out a song. I'm too busy critiquing in my own music, like, that it would never be perfect or right. So I barely listen to myself. Once I lay it down and, listen back for critic, like, I leave it, put it on the shelf. People actually, got to play it back. Remember this? And, that's all. But, let's see, like, Luda, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I rock with him all day. Shout out to Disturbing the Peace, Roland Dixon.
So now I know you rolling with EQ and everything. So what's the situation on that?
Well, basically, Lance Dada, Dakota Black, Jay Shine, and myself, just basically going to just rock out and shut the city down. We gonna be the Young Money of Philly. Like, we going all the way with it.
Now, I know you was in a movie. You had a nice little part.
Changed the beat.
You was doing your thing. You had
I can't wait to see this movie.
Yes, it was crazy.
I didn't see it. We had a small premiere, over at Community College this year already. But we're going to bring the big one back for those like you who wasn't there the first time.
Yeah.
We are definitely going to bring it back for the new year.
I'm just upset I wasn't invited to be in the movie.
Would you rather be a rapper or an actress?
I don't feel I have to choose because I feel like
if you had to.
Why do I have to? Like, I feel
if they say which one would you want to pick?
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like life or death?
Yeah, life or death.
Go to your head.
Now keep this in mind. You've been making a lot of money off of the acting gig. Just both of them is very successful. Which one would you do?
That's a hard one, but I guess it would always be for my love for music, my love for hip hop. I don't think I could change that for the world. No matter how many times I done set my pen down, like, I'm going to give it a rest. It's been a long struggle. I quit. Just keep calling me. I can't get away with it.
All right, one more. Would you give up your car? Or would you give up rapping?
I'll give up my car. It's only material.
Okay, there it is.
The caddi.
It's only material.
The caddy's out the window.
I ain't say I would walk, but I would give up the caddy.
I know that's right.
Not looking that damn good, you shouldn't be walking.
Hey, Benz's work fine. I take a little squat, know. That's all material, When you can have what you want and just be able to choose from it, that's like blessings. Like, I take it any day. It's on some chill mode.
Okay. Now I get into my drama. Ricky is looking. I know
go.
you're probably looking at me like, fire, shut up.
Fire.
Drama. Now I've been hearing a lot about this whole Nicki situation. All right, now explain the situation with Nicki Minaj and the beef.
Well, basically, she took my hook.
You hear the beat? You hear that beat?
Yeah, right. It's right on time.
She took a bar from my hook of my song "Why You Mad" and made it, and took it, gave it to Birdman, and named it "Why You Mad."
Okay.
Wow. So
now, are you sure? Are you sure?
Let me get this straight, because we're on air live right now. You are listening right now. Nicki Minaj stole a line.
My bar.
Stole a bar and made it a hook. Wow.
Just like
you heard it first right here. You probably didn't hear it first, but...
You heard it right here out of my own mouth.
Wow. So what do you expect? I know you've been responding to her and saying a lot of stuff or whatever. Do you think she's actually going to respond to you?
She did.
She did?
To me, she did.
She did? Okay.
If you hear my song and listen to her song, you'll know, you got to just pay attention. She'll never name drop, though.
Oh, no.
If she name drops, I get all her fans. They ready for somebody real in the field,
Right.
Somebody they can feel and be into, That's all kind with it, not too much animation, It's cool. Like I said, I bigged her up. If you listen to my song, like I was rocking with it on some female power type of thing. But, you know what I'm saying, you cross the line when you take it for somebody and you don't pay their harm. You know what I'm saying?
Or pay some dividends.
There you go.
My check.
More importantly.
That's all I want. That's basically, it's not even a diss record. It's basically what I'm stating is cut my check. Like, I'd have wrote for you. I'd have sold it to you.
Right. There you go.
Don't just take it.
Well, she got a habit of not, this is what I heard.
First little Wayne with Gillian. Now this. Damn it.
It's the same camp.
Conspiracy.
This ain't the first that popped up. It's the same camp doing it.
Exactly. Wow. Well, we got a little snippet of that, right?
Philly artists.
We got a little snippet of that.
And we got a snippet of that.
All right, yeah. We need to play that joint so people can understand what the controversy is. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna call her ass. I'm calling Nikki in a minute.
This is Nicki Minaj's version. Original version.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is very similar.
Very.
That is very, very similar.
Now who's mad?
Wow.
Wow.
It's
Miss Caddi.
Nikki.
So what? Just don't speak up about it or don't even realize it.
Right.
But that song was my baby. That was my song. That was my coming out song that I worked on for a year and a half to get right and get straight.
Right.
So.
Do you expect for her to just give you money or you just want her to acknowledge the fact that, or both? I know you want both.
Both.
Exactly. But which one would you prefer?
Cut my check.
There you go.
Cut the check.
Cut the check.
Damn it.